football playoff is here. A long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to beautiful Falcon Stadium at the foot of Rampart Range in Colorado Springs, home of the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So Air Force's offense comes on the field first today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans. We see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses, find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The receiver grabs it. Broken tackle still going. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. The Falcons line up on 1st and 10. Inside the 35. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's strong. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Falcons looking to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Salter. Touchdown, Air Force, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Oh, these are the guys that both
Teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays, and more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Scanning the field, it's Daniel. That ball snagged for a completion. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They mix it up with a run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, the play has just been blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The pass is caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Daniel. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The tight end has got it. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. That one's broken up, incomplete, and time has expired in the first quarter. Booker, Air Force has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to throw. It's Daniel. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it. They keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw it again. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why. Team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The player is down injured after that last play. They take a timeout or they check him out. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's strong. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Falcons starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the deep.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Falcons. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game or this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. To the air, it's Daniel. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it with room to run. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Hold. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. And now from the pistol formation. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Ball fielded near the 35. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. Really excellent possession last time. Mixed the run, the pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs. It's Salter. And the Falcons looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete, just out of... Too much on that throw. Second down after that previous play. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So the offense faces third and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Daniel. It's the running back in the flat. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. Caught by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their down.
They bring him down after a short gain there. The clock is still running. We'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
And you just... see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. It's Daniel. Makes the grab on the move. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
That's a good job by this defense, understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Pressure is coming, and it's picked off in the end zone. They bring him down, a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the 2nd half, this play right here doesn't come back.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Falcons will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. That Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a 1st down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Scanning the field, it's Daniel. He pulls in the catch. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quick pass, the catch is made. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The pass rush closing in. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offense tried to catch the defense napping by getting the ball to the big tight end, but they weren't through it at all.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Wide open downfield. Able to convert on third down. Gives them a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Try and muscle for the first down. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. It's really up against it now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. They line up on third and goal. Got to think this is 4-down territory, down multiple scores. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, LSU. The comeback is on. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably think about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Running back grabs it on a screen. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
He hands it off from the gun. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Air Force has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Handoff from the shotgun.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back to pass. It's Daniel. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Target with a throw, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Grab behind the line, it's strong. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Near the sticks, Stewart. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. And the Falcons begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's 2nd down and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now here comes the bunch formation. We'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, this back has had a great day. They're winning the football game. I just looked at my stats. This guy's at 99 yards on the day. You can tell how badly he wants to cross the 100-yard threshold. He's been superb today.
The Falcons keep the football on the move. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
What a catch! He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the fourth quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They break the huddle for third and goal. They're 2 for 2 on third down to the stride. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Running back who makes the catch across the middle. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
And the game just good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. consuming clock with the running game. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here, and the offense play either way and secure the victory. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. And the quarterback will take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, can